Chapter 1. The Mission Briefing. The sun had barely risen over the village of Konoha, casting a warm, golden light across the rooftops and bustling streets below. Birds chirped overhead, and the villagers began their morning routines. But inside the Hokage's office, the atmosphere was anything but ordinary. A sense of urgency hung in the air like a storm cloud ready to burst. Naruto Uzumaki, now a seasoned ninja and hero of the Fourth Great Ninja War, stood in front of the Hokage's desk, fidgeting with excitement. His unruly blonde hair was slightly more tame than in his younger days, but the same energy radiated from him. His trademark orange jacket was unzipped, revealing the black undershirt he often wore, and the Hokage's headband gleamed proudly on his forehead. Beside him stood Ino Yamanaka, her long, sleek blonde hair tied back in a high ponytail, with a few strands framing her confident face. Ino had grown into a formidable Kunoichi, her once carefree attitude tempered by years of experience and leadership within her clan. She still carried herself with grace and poise, her violet eyes sharp as they focused on the fifth Hokage, Kakashi Hatake, who sat behind the large wooden desk. Kashi, as always, wore his signature mask and slouched posture, though his one visible eye betrayed the seriousness of the situation. Beneath his calm demeanor, there was a tension that neither Naruto nor Ino could ignore. All right, now, Naruto, Ino, Kakashi began, his voice calm but firm. I've got an urgent mission for the two of you. Naruto grinned, his fist clenched in excitement. Finally, something exciting. I've been itching for a good mission. What's it gonna be? Kakashi-sensei. Chasing down bandits? Fighting off rogue ninjas? Maybe even a calm down? Naruto? Ino interrupted, rolling her eyes with a hint of amusement. Let the Hokage finish before you start planning your victory speech. Naruto huffed but fell silent, folding his arms across his chest while tapping his foot impatiently. Ino, standing with her arms gracefully crossed, maintained her cool composure, though she was just as curious about the mission. Kakashi's eye crinkled slightly, indicating a smile under his mask, but he quickly refocused. There's been some strange activity near an old outpost along the northern border of the Land of Fire. It's a remote area, mostly abandoned since the war ended, but recently, we've received reports of suspicious movements. We don't know if it's bandits, rogue ninjas, or something else, but we can't rule out the possibility of a threat to Konoha. Naruto's eyes lit up. Suspicious movements. Sounds like a perfect job for me. I'll take care of them in no time. Naruto, Ino corrected, her voice steady but with a slight edge. We'll take care of it together. This isn't a solo mission. Naruto shot her a playful grin. Yeah. I know. But you've gotta admit, I'm pretty good at handling these things. Ino smirked, but didn't rise to the bait. I'm sure your loudmouth technique will come in handy when we need to scare off a flock of birds. Kakashi cleared his throat, cutting off Naruto's impending retort. This mission is delicate. We don't want to draw unnecessary attention until we know what we're dealing with. That's why I'm sending you two. Your abilities complement each other. Naruto, your strength and instincts will be useful if it comes to a fight. And Ino, your sensory skills and mind techniques will help us gather intel without alerting any potential enemies. Ino nodded, her expression serious. Understood. Lord Hokage. Naruto puffed out his chest. I'll handle anything that comes our way. You can count on me. Kakashi's eyes softened with affection as he looked at his former student, but his tone remained serious. I'm confident in both of you, but be cautious. We don't know who or what is out there. Your mission is to investigate and neutralize any threats, but if the situation escalates, your priority is to return with information. Don't take unnecessary risks. Naruto was about to protest. He never backed down from a fight, but Ino stepped forward, her voice calm but firm. We understand. We'll gather as much information as possible before making any moves. We won't act recklessly. Naruto shot her a sideways glance, slightly annoyed at her perceived caution, but he kept his mouth shut. He knew Kakashi was right, even if every fiber of his being wanted to charge into action. Kakashi handed them a small scroll. This contains the details of the location and anything else we know. You'll leave at dawn tomorrow. Pack light and be prepared for anything. Naruto snatched the scroll eagerly, his excitement building again. You got it. We'll take care of this in no time. Ino gave a respectful bow. We won't let you down. Lord Hokage. Kakashi nodded, his expression softening as he looked at both of them. I know you won't. And Naruto, try to listen to Ino. All right? She's the strategist here. Naruto waved a dismissive hand. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know. I'll listen. But if we run into any bad guys, you better believe I'm taking them down. Ino sighed, though there was a hint of a smile on her lips. Just don't get us into more trouble than we can handle. With their mission briefed, Naruto and Ino left the Hokage's office. As they walked through the village, the differences between them became even more apparent. Naruto was practically bouncing with energy, his excitement spilling over in every word and gesture, while Ino walked with composed confidence, her mind already thinking ahead to the mission. You know, Naruto began, glancing sideways at her. I bet we'll be done with this mission in, like a day. A day. 2 tops. Ino raised an eyebrow. You think everything's that simple, don't you? Naruto grinned. Well, most things are. I mean, we're both pretty strong, right? Right? Who could stand up to us? Ino shook her head, but there was a fondness in her voice. You really haven't changed, have you? Still, the same knucklehead ninja. Hey! Naruto protested, though there was no real heat behind his words. I've changed plenty. I'm way more mature now. Ino smirked. Sure. Sure. Just try not to let that maturity of yours get us into any unnecessary fights, all right? Naruto laughed, his blue eyes sparkling with mischief. No promises. As they continued to walk through the village, the banter between them flowed easily, a testament to the years they had known each other. Though they hadn't worked together often, there was a mutual respect between them. Ino knew Naruto's strength and determination were unmatched, and Naruto respected Ino's sharp mind and abilities, even if he didn't always show it. By the time they reached the edge of the village, the sun was beginning to set, casting a warm orange glow over the horizon. Naruto stretched his arms above his head, letting out a satisfied yawn. Well, I guess I should get some rest. Big day tomorrow. Ino nodded. Same here. We'll need to be sharp for this. Naruto gave her a thumbs up. Don't worry. I'm with me around. This'll be a piece of cake, Ino smiled, though there was a hint of exasperation in her eyes. Let's hope your confidence is justified. As they parted ways to prepare for the mission, Neither of them could have predicted how much their lives were about to change.